Almost every car manufacturer that has ever been available to the general public has at some point created a performance vehicle. A sporty car in the lineup gives a brand more vitality and appeals to potential buyers by making it appear more thrilling and appealing. Even though each has its own charm, some turned out to be better than others. Like the iconic MX-5 did for Mazda, performance cars can completely change a company, though some come and go with hardly a whimper. Hi guys, welcome to Finest Vehicles. Today, we will look at forgotten performance cars of the 1990s. The Vector W8 is a rare and possibly one of the wildest performance cars to come out of the 1990s. Between 1989 and 1993, only 22 units of the American supercar were produced. It was powered by a 6-liter V8 that Vector re-engineered after it was based on a Chevrolet engine. The insane car was capable of producing 600 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque, thanks to 2 turbos. Any excitement the public may have had about the car was eventually dashed by a number of reliability issues with the car's early models and considerable delays in getting production cars to customers. Due to their mystique, they have a fair amount of value today. In 2020, a striking purple example sold for an impressive $720,000. Would you consider this a good price for a car with a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of 4.2 seconds? We will now take a look at an often overlooked brand, which is Isuzu. In an effort to gain more traction in the sports car industry, Isuzu upgraded the small Impulse Coupe. The 1.6-liter inline-4 engine, which went by the name RS Turbo, received a turbo to help add a little extra spiciness. Its power grew from 140 to 160 horsepower, and because of its small weight, it could reach 60 miles per hour in a moderate 7.0 seconds. It also had 150 pound-feet of torque. The addition of an all-wheel drive system improved the Impulse even more. Obtaining one could be difficult because, according to Bring a Trailer, only 600 of the cars were ever sold in the United States. Despite being Mercedes' answer to the powerful BMW M3, the German rival frequently outperforms it. The Mercedes-Benz C36 AMG sedan was equipped with a 3.6-liter inline-6 engine that produced 283 pound-feet of torque and 280 horsepower. To improve stopping power, larger brakes from the SL600 model were installed, and the suspension was adjusted to become more rigid. The C36 AMG makes a striking impression when paired with those massive AMG wheels and a more aggressive body kit. The C36 AMG is a good choice for gearheads who want a German sports saloon from the 1990s, but don't want to go the obvious route. It had a 0 to 60 time of 6.4 seconds. The Roadster was among Panoz's rarest vehicles and the company's first road car. Only 44 of the car's initial generation, which had a 5-liter small-block V8 crammed under the hood, were ever built. Aluminum was used to make the small body in order to reduce weight. When paired with the powerful V8's 225 horsepower with 300 pound-feet of torque, the Roadster could reach 60 miles per hour in an impressive 4.6 seconds. Be advised that the Roadster was never offered with a roof, so be that as it may, for those who wish to obtain one. This implies that in order to shield the interior from the weather and yourself, a garage is required. The Volkswagen Corrado was designed to replace the well-liked Scirocco model, but it kept the 2+2 coupe design of its predecessor. Though it had an aggressive and angular body compared to its father, it was still offered with VW's amazing 2.8-liter VR6 engine, which was eventually phased out in 2023. The driver was equipped with a convenient 178 horsepower, 177 pound-feet of torque, and could choose between a 4-speed automatic gearbox and a 5-speed manual gearbox. The Corrado VR6 was capable of going 60 miles per hour in 7.9 seconds. With just 50,000 sold, the Corrado is widely hailed as a future classic. Good ones will continue to appreciate in value because many of these have now vanished. The Dodge Stealth RT Turbo, which was essentially a rebadged Mitsubishi 3000 GT, was one of the most powerful sports cars available in the 1990s. Apart from the insignia, the only significant distinction was that the Stealth had a 3.0-liter V6 with a single overhead cam, whereas the 3000 GT did not. The top-of-the-line RT Turbo model came equipped with a 3-liter V6 full-fat twin-turbo that produced 315 pound-feet of torque and 320 horsepower to all 4 wheels. This propelled the Stealth to 60 miles per hour in just 5.1 seconds. The Stealth featured an active aero front splitter to aid increase high-speed stability and a trick rear-wheel steering system to improve turn-in and agility. Even while the first-generation Ford Taurus SHO, which was renowned for its potent V6 engines, received more praise than the third-generation model, it still had a big impact. The fact that the third generation was only equipped with a 4-speed automatic transmission could have contributed to its unfavorable reviews. Notwithstanding, it has maybe aged better than its forerunners because of its innovative late 1990s Ford style. Furthermore, Ford and Yamaha collaborated on the development of the sports sedan's 3.4-liter V8 engine, which produced 240 horsepower and could reach 60 miles per hour in just 6.67 seconds. It also had 225 pound-feet of torque. This generation Taurus SHO is often forgotten because it didn't do as well commercially as their predecessors. The Mercury Cougar, which debuted as a sportier and more refined model, was built on the same platform as the Contour sedan. With Ford's powerful 2.5-liter V6 engine putting 170 horsepower and 165 pound-feet of torque to the front wheels, it could reach 60 miles per hour in 7.7 seconds. The Cougar was one of the more nimble front-wheel drive performance cars available in the late 1990s because of its well-tuned chassis. The Cougar provides good road dynamics and ease of use in a somewhat underappreciated package, with standard features like air conditioning and a high-end 4-speaker sound system. For enthusiasts of Chevrolet who would prefer not to be seen driving a Taurus, the 1995 Chevrolet Impala SS might be a more appropriate vehicle. With 260 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque, its bigger 5.7-liter V8 gave it more power and torque than the Ford, and it also had a more aggressive appearance. The chrome alloys made it stick out more from the majority of black-colored ones that were sold. Though time has given them greater respect, American sports sedans from the 1990s still tend to be overlooked. In the upcoming years, values for vehicles like the Impala SS should rise. It had a 0 to 60 time of 7 seconds. Because of its split-window design, the Subaru SVX is one of the most unique-looking two-door coupes available for purchase. The roof's glass composition gives it a canopy-like appearance. The SVX is a performance car hero from the 1990s that goes unappreciated because of its dependable 3.3-liter 6-cylinder boxer engine, which delivers 230 horsepower and 224 pound-feet of torque to all 4 wheels, and Subaru's strong dependability record. It had a 0 to 60 time of 7.3 seconds. Additionally, Kelley Blue Book reports that a SVX will only cost about $3,000 in 2024, making it a reasonably priced option. Considering that only about 14,000 examples were sold in the United States, according to Manor Park Classics, this is quite amazing. Which one would you like to own? Give your opinion in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, then please like and subscribe for more of the best new vehicle videos here at Finest Vehicles.